know when you think of something embarrassing and you just shrivel up like your skin after you've been in the bath for an hour, or my testicles when it gets cold? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Meet Asobo Studios. This development studio is behind the new Microsoft Flight Simulator. What an incredible game, where you can fly anywhere in the world with total realism, besides the actual being there part. They also made A Plague Tale, Wall-E, Ratatouille. These are genuinely pretty good games. However, this company was founded on this. This is Super Farm, a party game from 2003 for PS2 that only released in Europe, and the premise is these farm animals are so horny, they played a game of straws to see who would dress up as a big-titted lady whom they would have intercourse with. Oh, but don't worry, they only nearly did it, because an extremely fuckable turkey hen with massive bazongas showed up, and naturally, we've got to try and get off with her. Now, I know what you're thinking. It can't get much worse. But oh yes it can! To get off with her, they feed her 15 magic mushrooms in a horrifyingly creepy date rape scenario. Then she gets diarrhea. Then she accidentally uses a kitten as toilet paper. Then you play a game to deliver 15 new white kittens to wipe her ass, and later on, the game has them all dance to the Macarena in the biggest sin that this game pulls. Okay, obviously I'm joking about that last part, but oh my god! In terms of gameplay, actually, it's an alright party game. The soundtrack makes me want to stab my own ears, but visually, it looks good and it plays pretty well, but Christ, that story. People not only animated it, they founded this company on these ideas. They even have this listed on their website and updated it for Windows 8 on its 10th anniversary. How have you not hidden this game away in shame? Next, I would like to bring your attention to Bend Studio. You may remember them as the people behind the Siphon Filter series, or Days Gone. Man, when I saw this trailer, I was so hyped. I was completely done with zombie games, but this made my body fizz in a way that made me excited for them again. Anyway, one of their earliest games was Bubsy 3D. Yes, the infamous, true abomination that is Bubsy 3D. I don't think I need to say anymore. With this video, I've been trying to find companies that are still going strong, and the next one isn't so bad. Deck9 are behind some awesome games like Cool Borders 3, Neopets the Darkest Fairy, and even the new Life is Strange True Colors. However, they also have to live down creating My Street. Wow, what an endorsement! It's not terrible, it's just an okay party game with only 7 minigames to play, with some truly cursed character creation. But they also made the port for Ratchet Gladiator, and that's pretty vomit-inducing, so hooray! Oh, look how cute he is! And finally, we need to talk about Frontier Developments. What an epic lineup of games. Planet Zoo, Jurassic World Evolution, Elite Dangerous, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Dog's Life? Fun fact, My Street was promoted on the back of the manual for Dog's Life. You cannot make this up. This is it, in my hands. So what's the deal with Dog's Life? You are Jake the dog, and another dog, who Jake has a crush on, has been kidnapped. So you need to sniff the asses of many and collect bone. The more bones you collect, you'll be able to progress to the next area. Yes, this is a collectathon / sniffing 3D platformer about sniffing people and other things. Also, there is a dedicated poo and piss button, and one of the NPCs is kind of into that, because of course that's in the game.
Ah, a bit of warmth.
It's funny that this is called Dog's Life, because there's a lot of talking pussy in this game. Let me snatch your attention for a second. Don't muffle your ears. I need to really clamp down on the meat of the situation. The villain is Miss Peaches, the head of a cat food company, and is making cat food out of the dogs she kidnaps. Oh, and she has a radio show called Talking Pussy.
The station dedicated to pretty pussies everywhere. Our special guest today is our longtime sponsor, the delightful, talented, and rather strict Miss Peaches, purveyor of pussy food for pussy people.
I consider the pussies of our listeners
You consider the pussies of our listeners? But surely there are far too many pussies out there to actually consider each and every one of them.
I have started up a dog shelter near the tasteful and friendly Miss Peaches Pussy Palace, as I like to call my
The
luxurious
Pussy
lifestyle.
Palace! In the final boss against her, she has a shotgun. Because why not? And then you fart in her face, which sends her into her own machinery to literally grind her down into cat food. What the fuck? This game is all kinds of messed up. But honestly, it's not a bad game. It's actually a lot of fun, even if it is disturbing and kind of janky a lot of the time. But with that, I think we shall end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, I'd appreciate it if you left a like, subscribe, share the video around. I also have a Twitch, a Twitter, and a Patreon if you'd like to support me and the channel. This is not a video intended to upset any of the development companies. I just think it's fascinating to see how far some companies have come. Like, everyone knows about Sega and making awful Sonic games. But there are companies like these that you wouldn't expect to have made these under-the-radar games, which are awful or extremely disturbing. Well, Bubsy 3D isn't exactly under the radar, but you know what I mean. Like, did you know that the people who made Cypher Filter and Days Gone made Bubsy? Like, it's... what a shift! But yes, thank you very much for watching. Let me know if there are other companies that you know of that have made terrible games but now make incredible games, because I bet there's a ton of them that I don't know about that isn't listed here. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.